It is actually Monday, and I just wanted to record this because this popped up, and I'm letting it sit so I can get tech points and get food and stuff. And this is pre-recording Wednesday's episode, but it says, "Good job, your villagers aren't worried about food anymore. Now you can focus on research," and yes, the music is glitching out. That's because it's in a small window and such. And increasing the population in the village. By the way, it probably has like the small thing or whatever, but it'll work out. So yeah, that's about it, and I'll see you for the real episode, and I'll introduce it for real there. Hello, this is Jonathan from Good Stuff Gaming, back for another episode of Virtual Villagers Wednesdays. This one is going to be pretty short because, I mean, there's not that much. I want to get his 14th birthday on camera, or at least right after he turns it, then I'll start recording again. And I also wanted to show you how this whole watering thing works here. And what I was going to do, so you see, they get the water from the well, and they bring it down. But it's actually pretty pointless, and they've done it a million times. And this time it's 45 minutes, so our stockpile has gone down, which, as the video pre-roll thing that I showed you, it got to 800 and it's come back. And Hannah is doing better now, but then she kind of did worse, and now she's kind of in the middle. And so that's why I wanted to keep her away from research, because it seems like she's hurting her. I don't know if she's blowing shit up and during her research and not actually understanding how chemistry works or what, but she needs some R&R, and apparently it's quite more relaxing to be getting down on your knees and watering than putting on goggles and mixing chemicals together to see what shit happens. So that's about that. That's pretty much that. I mean, he's still 13, and I think it's Eli is about 7, I want to say. Where is Eli, speaking of which? There he... No, that's Brock. Here's Eli. He's 8. Oh. Then he might be 14, actually. Nope, still 13. Well, I guess they weren't born exactly, they weren't born on the same day, if you're gonna think of it as a calendar year. But yeah, that's what I want them to do, is water that, because I'd like to see this milestone happen, and then I'll come back. Will I come back for that? It might just be a really short, kind of quick update thing. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna try to wait until this milestone goes off, and then I will see you probably next week, although I may actually be uploading more, because next week I have off. That's my spring break, and so I might actually be able to upload more than one Virtual Villagers in 1 week, because, I mean, I won't have school, so that is a very good possibility, but I am very busy this week, and so I just kind of want to do this quick update type thing, I guess, is what I'm planning. Try to get 1 milestone at least. And then next time we come back, he should be 14, and we'll probably have more tech, and I'll let this grow. But you can see kind of how this waters. And I'll try to remember how many plants it is, because it was 800 last time, and I want to see if it's consistent, because it was a different timer. I think that's just because you just got a new food source, and you might be desperate for food, and they want to give you food as fast as possible, and so that might be why you get the first harvest so rapidly, or maybe it's because it was already the right cycle of the year, and if you get it at different points in the year, if there's actually like a hidden calendar in the coding, and depending on when you get the technology, that depends how many minutes you have left or something like that. I don't really know, but that's kind of my speculation on that. And he's been working on research, because we don't have a building project currently. And I'm hoping we can get this milestone. I know there's something over here. I don't know exactly what it is, but they've been watering for a while, and I'd like to see that complete. And she's been researching. And I think I'm gonna impregnate her soon. Not me personally. That'd be kind of strange and impossible. But I will have a part in. And actually, funny story, you know how I think it was like the first episode, I nicknamed him Jerk-Off Jericho, because he has a big arm. He was slacking, and it was kind of funny to me at the moment, and, you know, stupid immature humor. But then I've actually put it on Hannah, trying to get him to heal her, as I've set him on a doctor, my doctor, and what actually happened is they kissed, but then I didn't let her go in because I didn't want her to get pregnant. I wanted her to work for a while, and I think Sarah's going to be the one who does get pregnant. And he actually got the breeding skill instead, and he goes into the hut by himself and comes out like a couple minutes later. And it made me laugh. I'm like, of course it's him that ends up in that situation. So that's J squared for you. And so are we going to get this milestone? I don't know how desperately I want to get this milestone on camera, because I don't know how hard it is to get the other milestones officially on camera. Or if I'll do what I did with that other message and just load up DxTory while it's still open and record that for a pre-roll for another video or whatever. But, yeah, that's just kind of my thing. Why are you... No, you should not be researching. Yes, I know you see the school. I want you to... Okay, I think I'm going to have them do one lap, and then I think I'm just going to call it a quick update. I think this will be a hot fix, kind of like the Warzy episodes. And it's kind of ironic because, there's, I'm clicking my... I don't know why I think that'll make me think, but okay, because it's going to cool them off because of the water, that's kind of the primary focus of this little hot fix and kind of, direction, maybe if I'll be getting multiple videos up next week for this series. And Eli, thank you. Come over here. I would like you to pick up this mushroom. I'm not getting any food right now, but it's okay because we got our stockpiles up before we needed a new harvest. Okay, maybe Brock has turned 14? No, because then there would be this, like, ceremony. Hopefully it's, like, it brings up a message and I'll be able to record that, because I do want to record the first time we get a villager becoming an adult. What's he doing there? I don't know what he's doing. Okay, I think that's about it, because I don't want you guys sitting here waiting for this all day. I don't know how long it's going to take. But, let's put this on pause, and that is my hot fix for today. If you're looking forward to a longer one, I'm sorry. I just don't think it's worth the time right now to do this. I'd have to sit here for a long time to actually get anything significant. But for the next one, I'll actually have time to let it sit in the background, which is what I normally do, and let it build up tech points and progress until I can actually have something of value to record and show the progress in the next episode. So, that is about it from me, and the next time I will see you, if I do something this weekend, possibly, I probably won't do a weekend thing, but I do plan on doing a quick Let's Play of a title I'm not going to let you, I'm not going to disclose quite yet, but the hint, it just released recently on Greenlight, and it shouldn't be a very long Let's Play, and I thought I'll give it a try, and it shouldn't be very long, and then I can make kind of a quick series for you guys. And it seemed interesting. I've been following it for a while, and I thought it was pretty funny, but I hadn't played it yet. And it was on sale when it popped up, and so I decided to buy it because I had some money from selling some TF2 items and on Steam. And that's about it from me. So I will, but there is also something coming from Mitch, which you will find out about soon, that he'll be doing this weekend. That's pretty special. And I will be leaving for a day or two over this weekend, but then I'll be back, and hopefully I'll be able to give you guys lots of content, maybe a new GSG, and you might be flashing something right here. Just ignore that if you can see a Skype message kind of flashing. I didn't turn that off because I didn't think it was going to take very long, and I didn't expect that to happen. That was stupid. That's one thing I always control, is turning off Skype if I'm doing a solo recording. But before I ramble myself to death, I will see you guys soon. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.